Okay, so as I promised you in my last video that I'll share few steps of storytelling which I personally used as a parent for my daughter. So here I'm going to share you the steps. Before that, I want to make one thing very clear. These are not the steps given in the training of storyteller or given in any book or typical storytelling format. These are the experiments I have done with my daughter. I have used this and which work for me. So if you are a parent or a teacher, you can try this. You can add your own flavor in this and you can just check, and if you get a result, let me know in comment box. So let's move on. Decide objective first. So before starting storytelling, you need to have an intention. Your objective must be clear. Either it is engaging if your child is around 4 5 years old or below 8 years old. So this will be the objective. You just need to engage them while feeding or while making any activity. So is it your objective is engaging them or your objective is giving them a message? If your child is above 10 or 12 years old, you can set this intention, you can set this objective to give a message through your story. This is not actually the step, this is just before the step. You have to be clear as a parent, as a storyteller. Then the first step is build their curiosity. If you're dealing with a small child, it is very important to hold their attention and to build that curiosity. You can ask them basic questions like, do you know what happened? Do you remember? Or you can just ask them, I want to tell you one thing, or something like this. You can check with your child which is the point of attraction for them, how you can grab their attention. And first, grab their attention with building the curiosity. With building the curiosity. So your first job or first task is building their curiosity. Then observe your surrounding. While building their curiosity, you have to also observe your surrounding. Why surrounding? When you say, do you know what, it will bring their attention. At the same time, it will create the curiosity. Now what? They will ask, yes, what? Immediately engage them in surrounding. Example, pick up any object like trees or buildings or birds or any vehicle. So anything which is actually visible around you. So pick up that one object and try to explain that, create a story from them. So observe your surrounding, take reference of real object, person, friend or cartoon. So you have to engage their senses, and for that observe your surrounding, pick up one object. Then when you build your story, you can take reference of their friends, involve their friends, name of their friends or their favorite cartoon or anything which is actually live, which is in connection with them. Okay, here on the very first step, what you did, you build their curiosity, you grab their attention, then you engaged them. You pick up any object which is in your surroundings, so you engage them, and now you are engaging them more. You have to build their imagination with these steps. So your fourth step will be build their imagination. When you are trying to build their imagination, use this word, imagine. So imagine and let them create visually, let them create some pictures visually and help them to go into the details of those pictures. Those imaginations can be something like this which are not obvious, which are not actually in existence. Example, you can let them think about red elephant, or you can make them think about pink color of leaves of trees, or you can make them imagine, I'm just giving you examples, you can make them imagine like there is a race between crow and aeroplane. So something like this, which is not actually in existence or which is not obvious, when they think about this is my observation, or you can say this is my experience. When they think about something like this, they are trying to build imagination. They are thinking out of box. So here we can help them to build imagination. And always, whenever you are trying to make them imagine, always use this word imagine, and then start. Then keep their engagement, ask them different questions. So now tell me, what is the color of this, or some different questions. So here I will I'll make one story based on these topics, based on these steps. Okay. So generally, now I'll tell you one story where I'll use these points, and I'll tell you this story in Marathi, जी मी माझ्या मुलीला नेहमी म्हणजे बऱ्याचदा सांगते. So where we will cover all these things. So generally, I tell her story like this. तुला माहिती अभिज्ञा काय झालं होतं? सो तुला माहिती अभिज्ञा काय झालं होतं? क्युरियोसिटी. हा, काय झालेलं? खूप ऊन होतं नाही का? हे बघ आता कसं ऊन पडलेलं आहे. ओके, सराउंडिंग, ऑब्झर्व सराउंडिंग. आता कसं ऊन पडलंय, तर तेव्हा ना झाडावर ना चिमणी बसली होती. हे बघ, हे झाड आहे ना, या झाडावर एक चिमणी बसली होती. हा, आणि मग ती चिमणी खरोखर असते तिथे, किंवा आय टेक रेफरन्स ऑफ एनी बर्ड. सो चिमणी बसली होती. त्या चिमणीच्या बाजूला बघ, तो तिथे बसला ना कावळा, तो पण येऊन बसला. आणि तो चिमणीला म्हणाला, अगं किती गरम होते, तुझ्या घरी एसी लावलाय का तू? तुझ्या घरी एसी आहे का? सो रेफरन्स ऑफ रिअल ऑब्जेक्ट, एसी रिअल बघतायत मुलं आहे. रेफरन्स ऑफ, हिअर आय टूक रेफरन्स ऑफ रिअल ऑब्जेक्ट. सो तुझ्या घरी एसी लावलेला आहे का? आणि चिवते म्हणाली, नाही माझ्या घरी आत्ता एसी नाहीये, पण लावून घ्यायला हवा बहुतेक. मग तिने काय केलं, तिने नॉडीला फोन लावला. हर फेवरेट कार्टून. तिने नॉडीला फोन लावला. आता नॉडी येणार कसा? नॉडीला चिमणीचं घर माहिती नव्हतं. मग चिमणीने काय केलं, नॉडीला तिच्या घरचा ऍड्रेस दिला. नॉडी त्याच्या विमानात बसून चिवतेच्या घरी आला. मग आता चिवतेच्या घरी त्याला त्याचं विमान पार्क करायचं होतं. त्याचं पिवळ्या रंगाचं विमान, लाल रंगाचं विमान, ते त्याला विमान पार्क करायचं होतं. मग आता कुठे पार्क करणार? म्हणून चिवताईने एका ढगामध्ये त्याला जागा दिली, आणि त्या ढगामध्ये नॉडीने त्याचं विमान पार्क केलं. नॉडीने चिवतेला एसी लावायला, हिअर वी आर बिल्डिंग देअर इमॅजिनेशन. नॉडीने त्याचं एसी लावायला मदत केली. बरं, नॉडीचं विमान कोणत्या रंगाचं होतं का? So we are asking these kind of questions. Maybe this story is not relevant to you, but I just wanted to show you how I'm using these things. And as my daughter is just 4.5 years old, so these kind of stories will work for her. For your children above 8 years old, you can try something different. But again, I feel these steps and these points will help you. So try this, experiment this, and if it really works, or whatever your experience is, please share in comment box. This is Shubhada Bhave, teacher, trainer, entrepreneur, and parent.